You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at its best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask the tough questions.
Hey, it's Go. You know we stay lit, and you know why you here. So let's get it.
Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and guess what you listening to? I ain't gotta tell you again, cause you clicked on us. You clicked on this button.
You
it's the Dignified Delinquents. Hey, don't walk on my intro like that, nigga.
Sorry.
Shit, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute.
I'm lit with you. They know why they here.
Wait a minute.
They know who they here to see.
Hey. Nah, I know you got a paper due. Vanessa, why you holding paper up like, oh my God?
Sometimes it gets like, shit, who the big dog?
Can't believe
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that.
I know who the big dog is, but it's like, woo.
Listen, we the Dignified Delinquents. Vasco in the building. What's up with you, Sco?
Ain't nothing much, player. Let me go ahead and introduce myself. Yo, you already know who it is. It's your boy Sco, aka I am.VSJ, aka Easy V, aka Mr. Tuesday Morning, aka the Young Goat.
All right.
Easy V?
Easy V.
That's what the fuck he be researching and practicing.
Yeah, right. Who to your left? Who to your right before the intro right now?
To my right, you already know I got the lovely.
Hey y'all, it's Vanessa. I don't need no long intro like all of that. Y'all
Mr.
know.
Tuesday Morning, you heard
Mr.
that
Tuesday
shit?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I work at Tuesday morning back home.
Oh.
Yeah. So most people who like watching know me, they know I work
Okay.
at Tuesday
So
morning.
you have some retail experience,
Right.
food
So they called you Mr. Tuesday Morning, or
Somebody called me Mr. Tuesday Morning this week, as a matter
like
of
a
fact.
person?
Hey, Mr.
Yes.
Tuesday Morning.
That just sounds
That's
like
what
Monday ain't your day, and Tuesday is where you really shine. Like, he ain't really friendly on Monday, but Tuesday morning, that nigga is the nicest person.
see that.
Best believe it.
Yeah, Mondays ain't really his day.
I could see you like that kid in class that like sleep on Mondays. And it's like, fucking thank God he sleep. And then Tuesday you come in like turn.
Yeah, like, ooh, he missed the Tuesday morning.
Like the week has
Oh
started.
no! If I come in, I'm turned. Then we all turn. It's gonna be a party.
And then what was the Easy V?
Easy V.
What's that from?
That was from what, last week?
When I said you like
the
it healthy,
Easy E look.
Okay.
I said I can roll with that Easy V.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like how you spin it.
Yeah,
Right.
turn a negative to a positive.
I had to.
Now, are you no longer the best vlogger that we know?
Oh,
Because I mean, you just left that part out. I didn't know if you still.
I just wanted to try. You know what I'm saying? See how it was. But no. Best believe I am the best vlogger and
lover.
You know.
I just want to say my one little part. That I got on the intro. I got a little part.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, don't you ever walk on my intro again? You
You gotta give him a solid 10 seconds at least.
let me just try to do my thing.
That would be good. Maybe we should incorporate that. Maybe we should like do a little countdown.
Before y'all just jump in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Another mini meeting on camera.
I just like to have just one-on-one. This is no one-on-one with the viewers.
Buddy, I'm sorry.
Buddy,
I'm sorry.
Me no know. Hey,
I apologize. I did not mean to do it. And I did it. And I tell you.
Me no know. Me no know what they do. They speedy. Yeah, they know.
You are the great, and you are the greatest.
How y'all doing, man? It's Friday. This week, Vanessa just said it. This week flew by, man.
It did. I feel like we were just here.
You was like a week ago.
About a week ago.
A week ago.
But yeah, my week went by really fast. Really, really fast. What about y'all?
Same.
I want to say mine went by fast. Like, it did go by fast, but the time change, I'm still trying to get used to that.
I love it.
I love it because it's darker later. But I looked up, I'm like, damn, it's 12 o'clock already?
Bro.
Last night, I was like, how the fuck is it 12 o'clock?
It didn't faze me that much. It is harder to get out to bed in the morning though. I got to be at work at 9:05. I get out of bed at like 8.
Ooh, you
right
be
now.
You be at the bus route just looking rough.
Yeah. Well, I started packing my lunch and all of that type of stuff. I'm trying to go on a plant-based vibe and stuff. So no fast food, and that takes a lot of my morning commute out.
Why did you decide to do that?
Since I met my boyfriend, I have gained. When I met him, I weighed 165. When I first got on the plant-based tip, I was 182. So I had gained, how many pounds was
That's 20, it's almost 20 something.
Yeah, this is shit.
That's that love weight though. That's that quarantine weight.
Yeah, but that ain't cute. I started looking at myself in some pictures like, ooh, that ain't cute. And then we here and I want to look good for this and stuff.
Okay.
And so since then, now I'm at like 175. So I got like 10 more pounds to get back to that weight. But I'm not trying to get back to that weight. I'm just
You trying to just be healthy.
Trying to be healthier,
Right,
trying to be
right,
cleaner,
right.
stuff like that.
Now, I was talking to my homeboy Dwayne, and he was telling me about somebody, and he was like, you know, she lost 15 pounds in a week, and I was like, I was intrigued. I was like, how? He was like, no good, but like depression, anxiety, like all that stuff. I was like, oh, like did it last long? Like,
I can deal with a little bit of that.
I can deal with this 15 in 1 week.
How much stress you talking?
Imagine 2 weeks. He said that she was, you know, wasn't eating the proper enough stuff of food. I was like, if it's gonna give me 30 pounds,
Oh man, don't do that.
I might be able to slide.
Don't do that.
I've lost like 8 pounds in a week. I did this diet called the boiled egg diet. This was when one time I got like 215, 210.
You said the
Boiled egg
I
diet.
thought you said bull dad.
Yeah,
Please
if you're
explain
trying to
this.
like quickly lose weight and still get like nutrition and be able to eat. And I'm not a nutritionist, so no, nobody come for me. But I did that and it worked.
What, you was just pooping a lot?
No, not necessarily, not any more than I poop now.
Oh, okay.
Pretty regular.
So,
Just in class farting.
No.
so you
Blaming
like
it on the
ate
kids.
No.
a certain number of eggs every day, or like?
So like for breakfast, you eat maybe 2 eggs and a citrus. And then for lunch, maybe you eat a green salad and 1 piece of protein. And then for lunch, you eat a piece of protein and 2 vegetables.
Okay.
And so that's what you eat all day.
I'm
But
just
you can
thinking she
snack throughout the day, but it has to be
eating
things
eggs all
like
day.
Eggs.
carrots, celery,
Right.
things that are like high in water,
Okay.
cucumbers, things like
Oh
that.
man. I would not use my stimulus check to do that. Vasco, do you get a stimulus check?
Nah.
Stimmy?
Nah, I didn't get no stimulus check.
It goes to your parents because you're still technically a dependent.
Under them, yeah.
Damn.
They break you off?
Yeah, they broke me off a little piece though, but I put all that shit in straight
What's the
stimulus.
little piece, if you don't mind me asking?
Come on, done.
Yeah, let's just say that.
They robbed your ass.
Look.
They done robbed your ass.
Daylight robbery, boy.
However much they send you, just know they got way more.
I know.
And now
I
you
know.
can't ask for no money for a little bit because they can be like, didn't I just send you
Didn't
some
we
money?
just say it?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
We just sent you a stimulus check.
What are y'all using y'all's for though? Like people who have it.
Mine went into my savings account.
How much went into your savings account?
Why you gonna ask me that on the app? I'm a wife. No, I put all over back because I had did some things.
Okay.
And I was just it was a placeholder. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Take it out. It was coming. Same thing with my tax check. Like I know the tax check coming, so if I need to take it out, I can put it back. You know what I mean? It's tug of war around
Right.
It's tug of war. Long as it ain't not too long, you can put it back. No one ever go. Never know.
My problem is I take too much out.
Yeah,
And then don't put enough back in. Nah,
What you do with your stimmy?
I ain't even get my stimmy.
What?
Ooh.
Are you going to get one, or are you like, hold up?
Well, I don't know. I guess I need to talk to a tax professional because last year, whenever I did my taxes, I had 2 jobs. I had the school job and then I had the after school job.
For sure.
Well, I didn't turn in my W-2 for the second job, and my accountant, my mama, was like, it was like 2 days before the deadline, and I said, well, I can't find the W-2. What should I do? She said, you're better off just filing now and fixing it later. So I filed it. And since then, I have not gotten my stimulus.
Have you gotten any stimulus? Like,
Yeah, I got the first one. So this year, tomorrow, that is my plan.
Okay.
We're going to see. To get up and go do my taxes and get that situated. So then they can give me the stimulus.
Well, did you get the $600 one from Trump?
No.
And
Wait,
you
the
get-
very first one I got.
The very first one for $1,400 last year. You got
Yeah,
that one. So then there was another one that
Yes,
was for
I didn't get
$600. It took us a minute to get it, but it came.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get it.
And then there's the one from. You can go to irs.gov and see where yours is at.
I think I did, and I think it maybe said not eligible.
Oh, damn.
So yeah,
Oh,
tomorrow
damn.
I'm gonna start my morning being an adult.
So you ain't buy no crab legs
No, well, shit. Shout out to my baby. Today he got me a shrimp tray. So
at work?
no, I came
Oh,
home and then
okay.
he said, "What do you want to eat for dinner?" And I said, "I don't really know." He said, "Do you want a garlic tray?" And I said, "I would love that."
You ate it before you came here?
Will you go get it for me? And he said, "Yes."
You ate it before you came
yes,
here?
I did.
I smell it coming all out your pores.
For real?
Yep. All that garlic be coming out your pores.
He lied. Wait, you can smell me?
Vasco was like, I knew something.
No, I cannot. I did that face because I was like, I can't believe you said it, but I do not smell a thing.
You must have took a shower after you ate it.
I did, but no, tell the truth.
No,
okay.
Yeah, you got to
somebody says dead ass. Then.
Yeah, you know they tell
okay. If y'all out here doing all these garlic trays and plates and stuff with this stimulus check, that's cool. Just take your ass home and take a shower before you go anywhere else. That's one that it be under your fingernails, under your clothes, and your teeth. Like don't come to nobody's house like that. So, hey, get your ass in the shower.
Go clean off everything.
Smelling like Finding Nemo. Get your ass in the tub.
I gotta text my mom now.
What, for your stimulus money?
Cause you reminded me about that Trump one, that 600. I don't remember getting no piece.
Oh no, they wasn't gonna get no money. That was too small.
And I'll be asking my kids, I said, y'all parents get your stimulus? And they're like, yeah, I'm finna get an Xbox. I'm like, no, you're not. You probably not, dog. But I didn't tell them that.
I got news for you, sir. You ain't gonna get it.
You know, you a kid, your parents be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you this, that. We going here and there.
Do you miss childhood sometimes? Like, do you miss being a child?
Fuck yes.
What is your least favorite part about adulting? What is the least favorite part of adulting for y'all?
Spending money. I hate that shit. I hate that shit with a passion.
Make it just to spend it.
Yeah.
You make it just to spend it.
I understand that, but the actual act of giving away that paper, not even swiping the card, just giving away that paper, I feel like I'd be having a genuine connection with George, Andrew, every now and then.
You run here with George, nigga. We got you ain't going too goddamn far with a bunch of George.
I get to the gas station.
Yeah.
4 for 4. But you feel me? Like, it's 5
for 5.
Vasco know his realm, goddamn.
As a matter, you shouldn't have said that. Because a matter of fact, now I'm mad. Can we talk about this fucking crystal situation?
I don't really want to, but go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. No. It's whatever. Just no.
Give us the spark notes. What they did to your order? They made you wait forever.
Long story short, bro, Christmas made me wait 30 minutes to get my food, bro. I was more hot than the food was. Like, legit. I was very upset.
That was good. I like that.
Backstory, though. He was supposed to be here
7:30.
Whenever he got in line at the goddamn Crystal.
Supposed to be here at 7:30. He takes us in line at 7:32. I got a line at 7:32.
Crystal 2 minutes late.
2 minutes late to the show. So I don't like you want us to feel sympathetic for you, nigga. You should have been in Crystal. If you was in Crystal line at 7, you would have been on.
Right.
At 7:25 ish, I would have even been like, oh, okay.
That's a lot of shit come from nigga ate a corn pup and a chili cheese dog.
He did come in and share. He didn't buy it for us.
But y'all
asked.
He had extra.
Because he would have felt better if he would have said that.
I'm
going to cash app you the $1.
No, don't worry. Just give me the George Washington. See how that
give him a Washington. See how you feel. But Vanessa, what's your least favorite part of adulthood? What's your least favorite?
It kind of goes along with money, but it's more so the responsibilities that come along with it in order to be an adult. Like I have to go renew my tags. I have to go renew my license. I got to pay a toll to travel on the road when there's no other way to get to my destination.
Right.
You go buy a house, you can't just buy the house. You got to pay the closing costs. You got to pay this fee. You got to pay this fine. Credit get on my nerves too.
Yeah,
I got a long list.
My least favorite part of adulting, we bought a house, right? We pay mortgage every month. We pay a nice amount of mortgage. You know what I mean? I don't get to enjoy my house. Like I gotta work every day. I have to go to the only days I can really enjoy my house. The only day is Saturday. Because Sunday, I got to get ready for Monday. So you can't really enjoy it on Sunday. The only day that I can really sit and enjoy my house, maybe go sit on the back porch if I wanted to, maybe sit and roll my feet together on the sofa, watch TV without having to worry about tomorrow.
Right.
It's on Saturday.
Wow.
I spend entirely too much money to not be able to enjoy this house.
You're going to be working for yourself soon.
Yeah, soon, but still, I just right now where I'm at, I'm like, this shit is for the bird. The sprinkler system. Goddamn JEA. As soon as I pay them, they email me back. Next, your next statement is now available. Bitch, I don't want to see this shit. I just paid y'all.
Then you just take my money?
You ain't got to show me the next one. I know it's going this next month. Your next statement is now available. I got so many goddamn bill collectors calling me.
No.
Spam likely.
Or the subscriptions that you forget to cancel.
Yeah, those are the worst. It was one called Place It. And I forgot the fucking email password and the email I used to log into that motherfucker.
Wow.
So every month, $30. I was like, whoa. Then I was like, I'm going to get it. I'm doing something right now. I'm going to get it. I'll get back to it. Next month, $30. Boom. The worst one was goddamn DocuSign.
Nah, Capital fucking One.
DocuSign was hitting me for $50 every month. Woo! 50. And I'm like, God damn.
But then you get busy and you don't do it.
I'm like, I'm going to get it. $50. I'm like, then I'm on the phone. Hey. I canceled this. That's when you got to start line. I canceled this.
But if
That's
it's
when-
in the
that's when
middle of the
adult kick in.
current month, even if it's 1 day past, then okay, well, we'll cancel it next month on the 27th.
Right.
So you still got to get this month right here. But
Still got to cover this bitch.
I had used some shit like a QR code generator for my job, and it was like it was free. So I thought I didn't know that it was a free trial. Or like this first one is free, the next one you got to pay for it.
Got
So
it.
I logged in. I had to put it on the little flyer for everybody to use. They done printed it out and send it. They charged my ass down there $90.
wow,
I said, y'all might want to pick that up.
Get back.
Because that code ain't gonna be working in about 17 more minutes. That code gonna be invalid unless y'all want to pay me for that. I messed up,
crazy.
but shit new.
That's
I was
crazy.
paying for the car wash for the last year. I only used it like 2 times, but it's $10 a month. But you had the way they did it is you had to go online from a desktop.
Ooh, to
in
cancel.
order-
I know. You talking about the one
car
on
wash
Mara?
you.
Car wash.
Oh, no.
But it is a nice
shit.
car wash place. Like, it's not raggedy and stuff. You get the free vacuums. Hey,
No,
But-
car wash,
That's
the
like
same
zips.
thing. It got me, boy. I seen that 10 for a month, same thing. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm lit.
10. You go 10?
10
$10 a month.
Oh,
That ain't bad.
at
Yeah,
all.
no, it's
I pay
good.
$10
At
a
all,
month.
at all. It was nice. It was a nice little deal. But then it would hit you. But then it would hit you with a annual fee. Now and that annual fee
About
was.
$40. More than that? 50, 60, 60? Shit.
I said, what the? I'm looking like, what the fuck is this? I'm already paying the fee.
So you
What?
paying about $80 a month for the car washes?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna count though. I definitely got my money's worth. Like,
Yeah, I bet you
car out
would. That car out
Respectfully.
there?
No, I don't mean it like that. Like,
you not gonna talk about Shirley on this podcast.
Cheryl out there? What's
Shirley?
Shirley?
if
Don't
that's the
y'all-
name of his
hey.
car, just a minute.
Don't start talking about Shirley,
If he
but
named the car Shirley.
Big Shirley is her name.
The Big Shirley.
Big Shirley.
Shirley.
Got news for you. Big Shirley got so many lights on her dashboard it look like Christmas.
I love Shirley.
Shout out to Shirley.
Shirley.
Hey, just to change gears a little bit, I do want to send on behalf of the Dignified Delinquents our condolences to those 8 people in Georgia who were killed by a domestic terrorist. I'm gonna call him a domestic terrorist because that's what he was, a hate crime. It said he had a sex addiction and that's why he did it.
I seen something that said he had a bad day, and that's why.
And the police officer said, hey, he was just having a bad day. Like, that's more than a bad day. That was methodical. That was thought out, planned. He knew what the hell he was doing. He
was off of blood.
He targeted those people.
I've only seen one picture
Of him, yeah.
circulating actually,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
And he got arrested, without,
Where did they find him?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why I don't know, all right, so y'all, if I go too far, y'all pull me back because I might drift on this.
Okay.
So y'all stay with me. I was not upset, but so everybody was doing the hashtag Stop Asian
Hate.
You posted it on your thing, so I saw everybody posting it. I did not post it, and the reason why I did not post it as a black man is because I feel like we as black people, we always run to the defense of everyone else, but no one ever, when it's our turn, come out there for us. You know what I mean? Think about a year ago. Not saying that all Asians are like this, but Asians in the black community, Asians don't necessarily like the black community.
Yeah.
You know,
They look as lesser than.
lesser than.
Yeah.
I dated an Asian when I was in school, and her daddy didn't like me just because I was black. So I'm not saying that I don't support the hate, to stop the hate on Asian crime like that. No one should be hated just because of their race or their creed or what they believe or their sexual or whatever. No one should be. But you're not going to see me hashtag stop the Asian hate when I didn't see the Asian community come for us when George Floyd was gunned down, well choked. I didn't see them stand up for us when hashtag Black Lives Matters was trending. I don't know. I could be tripping, but a lot of people, I realized a lot of people felt like I felt too, because I was solo in my thoughts. I was like, don't let me say no shit out loud publicly until I saw a guy on Twitter. He retweeted this, and I had to go right behind him and retweet it. He said, I'm starting to believe the world has short-term memory loss. Let me remind you, a year ago, McDonald's apologizes after restaurant in China bans black people. Another story. They treat us like we're the virus. Africans evicted from housing in China City. If you black, you can't go out. Africans in China face racism in COVID-19 crackdown. So I'm like, let's not forget, like where I'm from, I'm for equality. I'm for, everybody standing in unison. I'm not going to be the first person to chant, stand up, tweet, say whatever. That's just me, though. I'm sorry. I had to get it off my chest.
Well, the reason I did, post it was because I felt like if the shoe was on the other foot, I would want them to be with me and stand in solidarity. You know what I mean? So, and I want
they had a chance.
And yeah, and
multiple chances. And I'm not saying all. I'm just saying the majority.
I don't know how would you want to sum that up. Because I don't want to say community because it's not the whole community.
Just I'm just gonna say the majority, the sum of the majority has not stood with. And I know, and I don't want to look just based off of what I saw on the news, but it was white people who was out there marching with us in the streets, and you can see a good amount of them. Some of our brown brothers and sisters were out there marching with us in the streets. People from across different countries and nations were marching with us in the streets. Then see. And not validating that, that validates, like, I don't want to see nobody get gunned down to murder. But what I'm saying is we as a black people, we be so quick. And I think that we do this always. We're always so quick to jump up and be a defender and a savior for other people when it's injustice. Like, no, that's wrong. Don't do it like that. But when it's us out there with our neck on the line, motherfuckers look at us like, oh, she.
I'm glad you said what you just said about the protest, because I was sitting here trying to think back to last spring and summer when I was at the protest in downtown Jacksonville and the types of people I saw. And it was definitely, half black people, half other. But I can't.
Can't recall.
And I feel like, so I have to really disclaimer what I'm about to say because I have a diversity business, and I do feel like everybody should be there for one another. For sure. And I'm all for inclusion and all of that type of stuff. But my honest reaction to it was, that ain't my business.
Okay.
Or that's not our business.
Okay.
Almost even. Not that we shouldn't care, but there's so much going on
over here.
Yeah, on our side of the fence, that we have to worry about and that we have to fix. So it sucks and it's unfortunate and I feel awful, but at the same time, I guess I wasn't as triggered. I guess like if I would have read a news story, maybe he went into 5 nail salons or our nail salons or something like that, or 5 nightclubs or something like that, then maybe I would feel a little bit more attached to the story. But in all honesty, I'm not that attached to it.
I mean, the situation is sad and is wrong. Like I said, that's my clear disclaimer. It's sad, it's wrong, and no one should be murdered just based off the basis of their race, creed, religion, sexual orientation. Nobody. But what I'm saying is that us as black people, we can't always be so quick to jump the fence without remembering to look at our history. So the next time that we're out there, I want to see the Asian community post our hashtag.
Right.
I want to see them coming out there protesting with us and standing with us.
Well, let me think.
I want more than y'all building a liquor store and nail salon in our neighborhoods. That ain't gonna get it. I need a little bit more than that.
I could have. Did China not do a walk for Black Lives Matter though?
I don't recall China. Now, if you pull it up and you can, I'm saying I don't recall them doing it. I know in England, the black people did in England, like in Africa, in different countries. I do not recall China
for sure being
out there marching. Now, I could be wrong. But if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong. No, what you said make a lot of sense.
Okay.
What you said made a whole lot of sense.
Don't come for me. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
everybody.
Come on. I do too. Like I say, I
said, what my theory was, and then what happened in practicality.
Right.
That's
in the words of Sharon Osbourne, I have not a racist bone in my body.
You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. But.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that we as a people, though, we don't In the words of Rihanna, you couldn't find it. Yep. In the words of Rihanna,
I found some stuff, but I couldn't find exactly.
Don't just talk. Pull up next time.
For sure.
God damn it. Shit.
You when I'm not around, you want to do this and that. But when I come around, you don't want to post up. Oh man!
And while I'm fired up a little bit, can we talk about Deshun Watson? Now I'm gonna tread lightly on this one, just because I know how sticky this situation can be. So Deshun Watson, quarterback for the Houston Texans, is facing about 9 different sexual assault, sexual battery charges, accusations. From 9 different women who represented by the same lawyer, and all of their stories are very similar. They were massage therapists or masseuses, and most of them allege that he requested them to give him a massage, whether he flew them in or whether he went to, they came to his hotel or a location. And he will request that they focused heavily on his growing area and his glutes. He would stand there he would be there fully naked and would try to sometimes force their hands to his growing area. That's basically the summary of what's going on with Deshun Watson. I have my thoughts, I have my opinions, but I want to go to Vanessa just because.
Why I gotta go first?
I don't know. I just feel like I probably should go to you first before I say what I'm gonna say.
Everybody submit their statements and just let it play out in court. That's what I say. I don't know, because now there's the side of me that says if one person says it, then maybe it's true. But if 9 people say it, then fuck, it's looking pretty true. But then on the other hand, who's to say those 9 people don't know each other? Who's to say they're not in cahoots? Who's to say one didn't come and then now there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 just for the shot of maybe some money or some publicity or something like that? Which I hate to say that, because the other side of me is like, there are women who are like, why would I do that for publicity and fame? Which I get, what I'm saying? It's tough on,
Yeah.
But so I try to stay away from
this topic.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's an important topic to have, because
we got to talk about it
he is a prolific black figure, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, played for Houston, Texas. And it's Vasco, go ahead before I get too deep. What you got?
I hate to say it, but I'm biased. Like, I love this guy.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna put y'all in my perspective for 2 seconds. A football player, I wanted to play football all my life. One of the camps I went to was Clemson. Clemson was fucking with me coaches, and then I ended up seeing Artavius Scott, one of the receivers, joining with him for a minute, and I seen Deshun Watson kicking it with him for a minute. So I'm like, based off of the guy I met, the vibe I got, I wouldn't see this happening. But at the end of the day, I wasn't in the room when it happened. I don't know. And like you said, this is 9 people. But then again, who knows? So I want to lean towards the side of I'm believing my dog. I got hope for my dog. I don't see this happening. I don't see him doing this. It doesn't seem like something that would be in his character. Now, if it comes to the light that what was done in the dark was true, then it is what it is, and I have to look at this man in a different perspective, different paradigm.
For sure.
Until that point, I got to see how the
chips fall.
Exactly, because this is my guy.
Now, it's interesting. He plays for Houston, who was a team that was quoted. Their past owner was basically saying that the players are slaves and we're their masters. We're the wardens. So Houston has this kind of interesting culture. It's now 12 women accusers who accused him. It's
now 12?
12 and possibly 10 more. These are live facts that I'm just now getting. Stories are all still the same. Bugsby is a lawyer who represents 7 of them. Now, the interesting thing that people are pointing out on Twitter and social media is that Deshun Watson, his entire career at Texas, was a zero problem kind of guy. Like they had no off the field problems with him. He requests to trade. He wants to be traded. Now it looks like Houston is trying to devalue him before they trade him by bringing this stuff out. And one of the reasons why people are saying that is because the lawyer who's representing 7 of these women is quote unquote friends with the owner of the Houston Texans. Houston Texans.
So this is a serious conspiracy theory.
So this people are looking at it like this, and I just find it interesting. One of the ladies said, and I quote, "He forced my head onto his growing and forced me to perform oral sex on him." I can see that as being possible. That's not nothing that I won't rule out. But also, on the other hand, it's like
He forced you to.
And I'm not saying, you know, it did happen, it didn't happen. But it's always interesting to me in these kind of cases when all the stories sound the same. Like the details don't stray. Like your story sounds like her story and her story, or his and his sound the same.
Way too familiar.
It sounds like, you know, it could, like I said in the past, it sounds like groupthink a little bit almost, where this lawyer has 7 of the same clients who also happens to be friends with the owner of the Houston Texans, who is trying to then devalue Deshun Watson, who wants to get traded, probably because he was being treated unfairly in Houston. It just don't make sense to me.
That's a hard one, man.
It just don't make sense.
That's a hard one. Really. Like, I don't know what to tell you, cuz.
My only thing with the story sounding the same, because you hear that a lot with all kinds of cases, is that if an abuser or someone that wants to do harm finds a system or a process that works, then yes, everyone's story is gonna sound the same. Because it works. Why not try it again and again and again? So it's believable, because I to credit what Vasco said, you met him, he sounds like a great guy. I'm sure he is a great guy, but when hormones are raging, you know what I'm saying, you in the mood and you think you hot shit. Not saying he's not hot shit. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I said this earlier too, Vanessa, and this is gonna probably sound like Jerry, that doesn't matter either. But he's no Harvey Weinstein or Bill Cosby. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Like when Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein, it was like, okay, not like, but like Deshun Watson is Deshun Watson. Like I'm getting looks from our social
to the
producer.
public, but behind closed doors, when it's just you and that, you and a man,
he could be a monster.
Exactly, and that's why I'm like, that's why I was like, I don't know. That's why I swallowed that, and I'm like, bro, I think I know this dude. I think I know who this image of this person is, but behind closed doors, who is this man really? Yeah.
I don't know.
I hope you didn't do it, Deshun. You
know, Deshun,
for you, but
Deshun, I hope you was not doing.
You are a heavy influence. Please.
Massage lower, please. Lower. The glutes. Lower. The glutes. Don't forget the glutes.
You gotta get them, boys. It's most important.
Yeah, well, Deshun, and what's today? Today is March 19th.
Let's see how it plays out.
As this plays out, we're gonna see.
Let's see how it plays out.
We talked about T.I. and Tiny. They shut the fuck up. They shut the fuck back.
Oh shit! Yeah, they are going out in the news now. Now that you say
so let's just see what happens and see what goes on. Yeah, I mean it could be. Yeah. Could be. Have y'all been doing anything for self-care? Y'all been taking care of yourselves? I just want to do a check-in. We are in March. Yeah. What you been doing?
I'm still going to the gym.
Nice. Okay.
Still going to the gym. I'm eating right. That's the
thing.
Yeah. I mean, I know I came in here and ate these crystals and shit, but I can get away with that because I'm done. But no, I've been eating right. Like I go home, meal prep. It's lit. Getting, I try to aim about 5 times a day to eat 5 times a day. Because I have to
bulk up.
Damn, yeah, 5 times a day is a lot.
Shit.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not on my bulking phase right now. I'm really just maintaining. But in maintaining, I have to eat 5 times a day just for the fact I got a high metabolism. True. So if I don't feed it, it's gonna feed itself, and I don't really taste too good, to be honest with you. You know when your stomach start eating itself, and that shit be hurting.
Like, ew, what's going on?
My stomach start hurting, and then like I feel like I gotta throw up if I'm real hungry. I'm like, I gotta go. Yeah. Some water, gum, something. Yeah.
What about you, Nelson? What you been doing for self-care?
So usually I sleep a lot, and I think that's self-care. But now I'm starting to realize like maybe it's not self-care to sleep all the time. So I've tried to start doing little things like crocheting or started reading a book. I thought of a new initiative to do for authentic educators. My problem is, though, I'm gonna tell on myself, is that I start these things and then don't finish it. So at the beginning of the year, I started to do yoga. I haven't done yoga since like January 10th. I started working out.
That was the beginning of the year.
I stopped working out like 2 weeks before Miami. I started reading this book about, it's a really good book. It's 10 Things Every Kid with Autism Wishes You Knew. And now I'm like 60 pages in and I haven't picked it up in 2 weeks. And my blanket that I started crocheting is sitting under the table.
Shit. I'm gonna give you God damn.
The good thing is, you know, I'm trying new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I talked about Vasco's viewpoint the other week. I talked about mentorship. Both of the people that I reached out to reached back to me, and I have a meeting set up with both of them.
Nice.
So that feels good.
Nice,
so just
nice.
reaching out and doing different stuff has been my self-care.
For sure. Now you're a school teacher, so I want to ask you this. I was on Clubhouse and I heard a lady talking about this, and I was like, she raises a good point. She said that she wrote a letter to the principal of her child's school. She was like in Chicago, and told the principal, do not send my children home with homework, because sending them home with homework has them practicing an unhealthy work-life balance. So while they're in school, they need to be doing their work in school, and when they're at home, they're home. She said because she's a firm believer in self-care and a healthy work-life balance, and that the education system kind of tilts that when they send children home with homework from that 6-hour, 7-hour school day. So what are your thoughts as an educator?
Yeah, I agree with it. I don't send my kids home with homework. One, for that reason. Two, the more work I give them, that's the more grading I have to do. So now I'm disturbing my home life.
Self-care.
And I'm not doing that. I might be telling myself, but I barely even crack my laptop for school when I'm at home, because I'm trying to do other stuff so that I don't have to go back to the school. You know what I'm saying? But another thing I think about too is I work at a Title I school, so my students are kind of low performers as far as like standards go. So they need a lot of my redirection in class, and they need a lot of my help. So I don't want to send them home with something that they're already struggling with in class. So then now they're stressed out in class and they're stressed out at home. And then if they go to ask a parent,
they don't know. A
lot of the parents either are too busy. Now, we have some awesome parents, but a lot of parents are too busy. They don't know. And sometimes it's not that they don't know. They don't know the new style,
the new way
that we're teaching in school. Like math now, in order to do a multiplication problem, there's some boxes and stuff. I can't even do it. I have to go to Google if a kid asks me for help. But there's other things that parents can help with, but you know, maybe they just don't have the time. Or even if the parent does have the time, kids don't have a great relationship with their parents. So like the next day they'll be like, well, I didn't want to ask, or my parents have been fighting, so I didn't want to bother them. And so that's the type of stuff that my kids deal with.
For
so
sure.
I definitely do not send them with homework. If I do, it's like extra practice or skills practice or something, but nothing that's going to hurt their grade or anything like that.
Hinder their future. Or I thought that was a pretty cool concept that she thought of, because I just think about when I was in school, like we had workbooks that we had to take home and complete it. Now if your child's in, say, elementary school and learning those still fundamentals of spelling and writing letters and, you know, vocabulary words, and that could be different, because that's like you need to practice that even outside of school, because you're gonna
use it outside.
Yeah. I will say one thing and maybe this is just the community I work in, but we are getting away from things like writing letters and like practical things, as well as like projects and science fairs and all that type of stuff. Like I don't see or hear too much about that kind of stuff, and it kind of takes away from the school culture, because the kids don't have anything academically to be excited about. Like, they have sports if they want to play sports, but when it comes to academic, it's like, what's their incentive? Because they really don't have that intrinsic incentive or motivation right now. Everything is external, so if we're not putting that stuff in front of them. And also, real quick, while I got you, when we own this, please make your kids read anything, everything, all the time. The billboards when y'all are driving, the
road signs,
everything, the drive-through menu, like it is so important. It's so impaired when there's a kid in class who does read at home and then everybody else does not read at home. Like that kid stands out like
a sore thumb.
A sore thumb, but in a good way. So just a little tidbit.
Wow.
Please make your kids read at home.
Yeah. Reading is definitely fundamental. Now, this is our last thing before we move on. Vanessa, you are a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Mm-hmm. I am a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Yo to the good noobs.
Yes, sir.
Vasco, you are a member of Me Phi Me. But there's a sorority at Indiana University Bloomington. Shout out to IU. The sorority is, if I can find it, hold on.
That's a good story.
Kappa Kappa Gamma at IU suspended for forcing their pledges to do blow or blow.
Suspended. That mean they gonna be back in a week. They don't even know shit about being suspended.
So they were basically making their pledges do blow for blow. You either gave a guy a blow job or you had to do some dope. You had to pick one of the two. Mm-hmm. And so a couple of pledges reported to the school newspaper that's what they were doing. And then the school did an investigation. Now the sororities doing an investigation. Now they're being investigated for it. And then once they were called out on it, they was like, no, it was just a joke. They took it too serious. We were just joking.
A joke.
One girl said she did blow off the blow. She said she did it off the guy's thing. I was like, Lord have mercy. Right. I said, wow.
Whose daughter is this?
She done this before.
A few times.
Yeah. So I don't know what my question is. I just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah, I was going to say, what you finna ask me?
The white sororities be doing some crazy shit.
Bro, yeah.
It was just a story where a fraternity had a guy basically drink himself to death. He died. He died from alcohol poisoning because they made him. I don't know nobody in them personally, but I went to a school with a whole lot of them, and them motherfuckers drink.
Yeah.
Oh, they get pissy,
like
sloppy,
like ain't no tomorrow.
like ain't no fucking tomorrow,
and then be angry with it too.
And angry. Ugh. So. And I ain't gonna call none out specifically just because I know a couple of people in some and I don't want to call out y'all specific fraternity or sorority. But them motherfuckers and party. Oh, you think black people party? Go to a white frat party. Yeah. Fuck yeah! Rock out!
Dude, Tiffany's in the kitchen with her tits out.
What?
Her tits are out. Like,
and she has cocaine on them.
Fully on the bra. She's letting everybody do lines, bro. Come on. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, you done been to one or two. Come on. We're all gonna go to the Golden Rooster.
Vasco ass was like,
bro, look at this shit. Bro, look at this shit. I was like, bro, y'all see this?
That's the same thing.
What the fuck is going on?
What is this?
At JU, they had a football house. It was called the football house. You know about football house?
I heard about it.
You heard about it? Oh, that bitch got shut down by the time you got there. They had a football house. Everybody walked to that bitch.
I don't heard legendary stories about that bitch.
Boy.
Yeah.
These white fraternities and white sororities, they turn the fuck up. You think that we party?
Nah.
When a white person say, hey, you want to party? No.
Hell no.
You ain't ready for that.
I might say, well,
you ain't ready for that one.
What kind of party you got?
Doing?
You know what I'm
just a little
cool.
Shit, give me a little.
Just a little axe.
Dude, you want to try this? I'm willing.
Fuck. But no, I was in RA, right? Mm. So we do this thing called closing where you have to close the building down. So we have to walk floor to floor, room to room. And we were in like the breast hall bot. It looks like bots. So it's traditional dorm style, community showers on the floor. And it was a fraternity hall as well. They somehow broke into like an abandoned room. Mm. That was their party room. When I say we went in there and we had to clean up so much alcohol, used condoms, and like it was.
Oh, go back.
Used condoms tied in knots, just thrown all over the place. Like it was like their freak fuck room. That's what I called it. I said, oh, this must have been the freak fuck room.
That's funny.
The boom boom room.
The freak, no, not the boom boom. The freak fuck room. Boom boom room was black shit. Freak fuck room was white shit. That was a freak fuck room.
All right, yo.
Yeah. Boom boom room, my shit.
Okay.
I said, what the freak fuck going on in this motherfucker? I'm not cleaning up nothing in this bitch. And I was like,
it was all in one room.
oh, it was like one room.
At our parties, it's one person one room, one couple another room, couple another room.
Who was our parties? Who was our?
I don't know. I ain't go to no parties.
Yeah, we ain't do that.
I ain't go.
If anything, we'll have some juice and we'll tell you drink that. Get your ass
Juice.
together.
Juice.
Figure out how you want to get home.
I ain't finna have this conversation.
I had it wasn't nothing with my fraternity or anything, but I had a what's the name of that movie? What's the name of the movie? The Wolf of Wall Street moment.
Yeah.
When he had to drive home and like he drove home regular and then like y'all saw it and it was
really
like
drove?
right. So I don't do this no more. But full disclaimer, I was fucked up. I was drunk.
Oh my God.
I was so drunk.
Oh
If this
God.
was the night that I was called home to heaven, I would like I would have got to like I know it.
I deserve it.
I know it. I knew I shouldn't be driving. When I tell you like because I'm the guy that goes out with my friends and like I'm the one that's good, except for Destin, I threw the fuck up. But normally I'm the good. I'm the responsible one. Hey, get Uncle up, get him up, put his shirt on, get his big ass up, put him,
Get him up.
Hey, Al, get Breland.
said it's time to go.
Come on, get him. That's me. So I'm doing this the whole
Rounding
time.
everybody up.
Directing niggas.
The police coming. Come on.
You got him who? Okay.
Yeah, y'all good. Y'all got it. I get in my car. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Okay, I need somebody to come get me. I done got everybody else. So I'm driving to Veronica's place and like the road is so fucking clear. Like I'm just tracing the line. I'm like, ooh, this just. I'm like, if anybody get behind me, I made it all the way from the south side, like from JU area.
What?
I made it from JU. Picture this, from JU all the way to UNF.
Drunk?
As fuck. Back then and everything too. I backed the car in. I backed that bitch in. Got inside her place, passed the fuck out. And now she thinks, she's like, Jerry, what's wrong with you? So she like hit me. She hit me. Jerry, what's wrong with you? So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I
this
feel
gotta
it.
pick your big ass up.
No. I was like, I feel it here. I said, I'm gonna scare her ass. I'm gonna like something wrong with me. So like she's sitting there hit me. She hit me and then she started pinching me. And like she was pinching me and twisting it. And then I was sitting there like, oh shit, I can't feel this shit for real. Something is wrong with me. Oh my God. So now I'm just laying in shock like, oh fuck.
Was it blanking or not?
Wasn't. So she called 911.
Oh my God.
Goddamn ambulance came with the gurney to come get me. Oh. That's when I sold her. Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Woke up all
I'm fine.
Bruh.
I got that. I was just looking.
I was just playing.
Trying to get her.
It was a joke.
Trying to get her. Got myself.
I've been so pissed.
He did almost die.
He almost died. Hold on, new news.
He saw his daddy, and his daddy is dead.
Damn.
Got her. Got me. I said, God, I'm right here with you. Do you want to go to heaven? I was right there with him. Let's get the hell up out of here. What's going on this week in Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, and what is it?
Real quick, y'all didn't even notice something new about me.
What? The fuck we supposed to notice? Your hair?
Yes.
I noticed the hair. I didn't speak on the hair. I'm sorry.
What did you? Oh, you got it curled up like it's like
I cut
wandering.
it.
What?
You can't even tell.
No.
It used to be.
When did you cut it?
It used to be a little longer.
I cut it the other day.
I thought it was just shrinkage.
By
Like
myself.
Really?
And I wasn't going to tell you because I ain't want to hear your shit.
It shows.
Wait.
No, I'm joking. I didn't. Even, I couldn't even. How much did you cut
Y'all,
off?
I don't never know if you
Did you cut off? Did you cut a lot off or a little bit?
Well, I guess not that much. If y'all don't even notice.
Okay, ask Vanessa.
Yeah.
Veronica. Did
Basically,
she know?
yeah.
How much?
Did you notice?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Look, my hand was here before you did it.
I thought you like curled your hair.
I thought it was curled
No,
up.
I just finger curled it, waiting for it to dry. Hopefully by the picture time.
Well, congratulations on the cut.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you did it yourself. Good
Is
job.
it even in the back? How did you cut the back?
I just grabbed some from this side and then grabbed some from this side. I can't straighten it until I go get it professionally done. But once it's curled, obviously nobody knows.
That was that white
and
side.
I asked
that
my
came
kids
out.
all day, do y'all see it?
Yeah, Miss Vanessa. Yeah.
Like, do y'all notice anything?
No kids.
And they was
What
like,
the
no.
fuck is wrong
You're
with
doing too much, Miss
Miss Vanessa?
what
What's
they
wrong
told
with
me
you?
all
What's
day.
wrong with you?
All right.
Hell no, we ain't noticed. I need you to figure that shit out.
I told you I was a little under the weather last week, and I even went and got a COVID test. You was out of town. You didn't go get a COVID test, which I think is a little unfair.
How you gonna tell me what I did and didn't go get?
Because I asked Veronica if he did, and she said no.
Oh.
I just didn't tell her that.
Damn.
Oh.
But anyway, so I'm not sick. I think this is my first year, maybe with like sinuses, allergies, whatever the hell.
I got those too.
So, anyways, on to love him or leave him.
I got that too.
Let's get into it.
What is love him or leave him?
Oh, okay. Love him or leave him is where you can write in and get unbiased advice about your friendship, situationship, relationship. From me, Jerry, and Vasco. You can go to jerrythegreat.com, JerryTHA great.com.
You better say that.
Look for love him or leave him and click the link.
Can you pop the letter like Shirley Strawberry does?
No.
Why not? She pops it for J. Anthony Brown. She does that 2 times. Can you pop it? Don't worry about it.
I'll think of something else to do.
Okay.
So I don't got to be Shirley Strawberry. Shout out to Shirley, though. Shout out to you,
Shout
girl.
out to you, Shirley. Big Shirley.
And everybody sit still, Lord. Okay. First letter is called Compared to Her, Lemons Are Sweet. Altamont, Florida. What's up? I've mustered up I'm gonna start that over. Compared to her, lemons are sweet. Altamont, Florida. What's up? I've mustered up everything in me to write this letter today. I didn't want to, but I really needed some unbiased advice. I have a super bitty. See, Vasco was over here doing all of that movement. I'm really serious about it.
For sure, my bad. I'm sit still.
Now you got to start over?
Yes, I'm for real.
I'm gonna sit still.
God damn.
Compared to her,
That's an English teacher.
lemons are sweet. Altamont Springs, Florida. What's up? I've mustered up everything in me to write this letter today. I didn't want to, but I really need some unbiased advice. I have a super bitter baby mama. We were together from high school until I was 24. She got pregnant my sophomore year of college. I went to UCF and she stayed in Altamont. I was a broke college student, so there wasn't much financial support I could provide while I was in school, but I was there for my son. We were on 2 different levels and wanted different things in life, so I drifted apart. But I always made sure my son had everything that he needed and wanted. I'm 27 years old now and have since found him I love again. My son is 5 years old and the joy of my life, along with my girlfriend. My baby mama isn't happy that I've moved on. I make decent money now too, and I send her about $800 a month for my son, but that's not enough. She says she wants me. So she threatens me all the time that if I don't have sex with her at least twice a month, she's going to put me on child support. Like I said, I make decent money, but I also have to support my family. My current girlfriend is now 7 months pregnant, and if I'm put on child support, I know they're going to take about $1,200 a month from me. I can't survive like that. I've tossed backwards and forward about just pleasing her to be able to support everyone, but I don't want to cheat. She's bitter and cold-hearted. I know that her threats aren't just threats and that she'll actually do it. What do y'all think I should do? Sign, sugar don't make shit sweet. Ooh. Yeah. Better get some more money or give her what she asking for. I don't know what to tell you.
If I don't fuck that girl.
Why not?
Do not fuck that girl, bro. It's the principle. It's the morality of it, bro. You know this shit is bad. I understand you think you finna be in a fucked up situation if you don't do this. However, bro, I'm a firm believer in everything works out for your benefit. Cause I believe in God. But anyways, look, man. Do not.
We do too.
But I'm saying. So in doing that, knowing that if you do the right thing, good things will happen. Fucking her is gonna be a bad thing, is what I'm trying to say. You don't need to do that. And I understand that you think you're finna be in a worse situation if you don't. You're gonna be in a bond if you don't. But something will come through. Every time. It happens every time. Yeah. So I vote you don't do it, and you just get ready for how the chips may fall. That's my advice.
So get ready to pay $1,200 plus.
What your girlfriend say is what I want to know. I agree with Vasco. Like, if you think long term, maybe like 10 years from now, by 10 years from now, you'll be almost 40. I'm sure you'll have figured things out and your life will be a little bit different. So like right now, it might suck a little bit. And if you're serious about your girlfriend and being with her, then yeah, don't dip back and do that just to satisfy her. But
she's so lame, bro.
She is.
Can he not do anything? Can he not do anything?
What was interesting to me though was when he said, I was a broke college student, but I was there for my son. We were on 2 different levels and wanted different things in life. That to me makes me think that baby mama got on her grind and is on her shit. And maybe him not so much. That's my interpretation. Because I've seen that.
You've seen that play out.
That makes me think that he, sorry to say this, he went to college, got a better life, and progressing. And she stayed home. She didn't go to school. She stayed home, probably was working. And he's trying to do something different and hit with his life and what he's going after. And she ain't having that shit. You
ain't finna be better without me.
Right, like, or take me with you.
You ain't finna do better without me.
And he's like, I'm not, like, me and you we not it no more. I done experienced life a little bit. I'm doing some different things. You still living under the tree.
Right.
We don't. I go by the tree. Sometimes I visit the tree. I wave at the people that's under the tree. I'm not gonna live under the tree.
Don't live with the tree.
My greatest memory isn't from. Remember in high school when we was, you know what I mean. So I think that happens oftentimes when people grow apart. You know, you. It's that conversation always of if you're a college graduate, can you date someone who didn't go to college? Would they understand the life of it? Or if you're in a sorority, could you date someone who was not in a fraternity? You know, could they understand the differences that everybody goes through in the different situations or topics? In this situation, sir, compared to her, lemons are sweet. That is a crazy statement because lemons are right in the thing. Right there in the thing. I just think that man, do me a favor. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're purchasing, whether it be a bag of Pampers here now or your son old, whatever you're doing, you sending $800, you sending it via Cash App, keep every receipt.
Definitely.
That's what anybody gonna tell you is to keep every single receipt. Now, it sounds like you're a good dude. Just from me reading this letter based off of what you put in the text of this letter, it sounds like you're a good dude and you want to do the right thing. $1,200 is a lot for anybody. I'm guessing you make pretty decent money, but $1,200 gonna probably set you back. Because I know child support.
Put your cell phone before she can put you on. That's another method.
Child support isn't fair to men. If you're not paying, they put a warrant out for you for your arrest, and you go to jail. If you ain't got no job, they put a warrant out for your arrest. You go to jail. You trying to work under the table. You're not working, so you're not filing taxes. And then they ask you to pay so much in support,
knowing damn well you can't.
Which then in return isn't fair to the child because now you can't do extra for the child. Now when you always working. No, not even that, because you're paying the mama so much money, you ain't got the extra. And the mama may not be doing with the money what she should be for the child.
I feel you.
So now when I take my baby to Burger King, no son, I can't get you the Happy Meal with the toy. You got to get this dollar menu value fry.
What would be a good, just real quick while we're here, propose an alternative to child support in the way it currently is?
I don't know because I don't pay it.
All right.
I know a couple people that do. I think that a good alternative is a reasonable dollar amount. I think that a good alternative is
it's reasonable to you and your family though. It's different.
Well, let me go on. I think that an alternative is a father providing receipts of what he's doing for his child, and that being offsetted by the amount that is required to pay. So if I give you a little bit extra this month, I should be required to pay a little bit less the next month. Okay. If I did a little bit more this month, if I kept my son an extra week this month while you went to Cancun, I should be required to pay a little bit less. You know what I mean? And your standard of living shouldn't be no higher than mine. We should be equal.
Thanks.
Because if I'm sending you $1,200 a month, that's your shit. That's a mortgage. That's a mortgage. So I don't know, sir. I'm definitely not going to advise you to, try to double dip with your baby mama, especially if it's like you and your girlfriend's at a good place and she may be the one for you. This is definitely a situation where you need to go talk. You need to consult with a lawyer, man.
But you got any evidence, text,
That ain't gonna matter.
That don't matter.
That ain't gonna matter. You just need to consult with a lawyer. Get your ducks in a row. Try to pull every single receipt you got for what you done for your son. And this is gonna probably sound extreme to some women, but if your living conditions are better and hers isn't, if you can prove that she's an unfit mother, I'm not saying that she is, but if she is, maybe try to go for either full custody or joint custody. That could also offset it, because if you have your child for 6 months and she has them for 6 months, that can offset it. Now, if she's a primary care provider, that'll be a little different. So try to get joint custody. There's not a judge in America who's going to take a child away from their mother. But if you can, prove that you deserve joint custody or primary custody, I say go for that. But good luck to you. Don't you sleep that damn girl.
No, that's good, because I don't see that anywhere in this letter.
What?
Where he's suggesting custody or joint, partial, or anything like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Maybe he didn't know. Maybe.
There goes your unbiased advice.
Yeah. So try to seek joint custody if you possibly can. That might help you with that $1,200 payment. You might have to pay the $12.
He could get custody. Is that what you're saying? Maybe he didn't know.
Maybe if he didn't, then shit, I'll be in that bitch excited as hell.
I'm not gonna say his name, but I have a frat brother who has a baby that he doesn't even know if it's his or not, and then the parents won't let him know, don't want to let him come see the baby. And I'm like, dog, you have rights as a potential father, so you can go to court, petition for a DNA test to see if that baby is yours. So sometimes guys don't be knowing
genuinely
the small stuff. So.
Hope that helped, man.
Yeah, hope that helped. Good luck to you. Keep your head up in Altamont Springs. Right us back.
I get the worst advice of that one, huh? All right.
No such thing.
Next one, bringing home the bacon and cooking it too. Brooklyn, New York. Yeah. What a say right there. So I've been serious with my girl for about a year now. The pandemic forced us to make some decisions really quick, and I'm happy that we did it, because she's one of the best things that has ever happened to me. I moved to Brooklyn from Virginia close to 2 years ago to work right out of high school. I'm an aspiring actor, but work for Amazon as well. We have a small little place, and it's ours, We do a great job of keeping it clean and staying out of each other's way. Now, I'm a Southern gentleman, so I treat her like a queen. I only ask that she cooks. I knock out all the dishes afterwards, but my baby doesn't know how to cook. Nothing. Bless her heart, because she's trying, but oh my gosh. I've lost 15 pounds in the last year because of it.
Oh, man.
I'm not the best cook myself, so I can't really teach her. I tried to have my mama walk her through one of my favorite meals. She damn near burned down this little apartment. I'm so sick and tired of eating takeout, and I don't like lying to her and telling her that the food is good. Suggestions, please. Your boy is about to die of hunger. Seriously. Signed, she burned a TV dinner. Well.
What?
She burned a TV dinner.
This motherfucker can't make ice.
I didn't know how to cook that good either. And
bring me a cup of water, and it better not be wet.
Where is this going? So you didn't know how to cook?
I didn't know. No, I didn't. Well, I could cook things that nobody really wants to eat, like baked chicken and spaghetti, tacos, but cook like mac and cheese, greens, pork chops, all of that type of stuff. So this year, when I moved in with my boyfriend, I took it upon myself to learn all that type of stuff. So I've been learning how to cook, and everybody, if she can go to Google, she can cook. Because that's where I learned. And if you got salt and pepper, then you can season it back up to your likings, but she can at least start there. So if she can't cook, that's okay. But is she trying? I would just advise her to get on Google, because that's what I do.
He from the South. You can't just Google some shit from the South. You got to have a grandma.
That's why he told her mama to try to teach her.
Yeah, I understand.
Let me jump your score a little bit. She might be a little slow.
You might have just said what I was gonna say.
Yeah, she might be a little slow. Go ahead, Sko.
Nah, bro. How hard is it to follow some damn instructions? And no disrespect to you, shorty, you is watching this.
She don't read too good, does she? She need to be reading at home, like Vanessa said.
Hello.
That's funny, bro. That's hilarious.
But
look, man.
She a little slow, ain't her?
Ain't her.
Look. Cause I think this is one of those you really gonna just beat into her. And I don't mean physically.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
No. I mean,
bitch, where's the chicken?
Where the fucking stupid? No. Don't do none of that. We ain't trying to go to jail. I'm saying, as in, you just have to continue to push her, not force, push, and motivate her to try to get into the kitchen and cook, and tell her why, man. Be like, bro, like, look, babe, I do this in the third. I think we need to come up with a compromise. You do this.
He's lost 15 pounds.
You need to tell her that.
Nothing is worse than, because this happened to me with my ex, and he was losing weight while we was together. Because his mom cooked, shout out to her, she cooked like big ass meals all the time. So he was like really used to that. And then I started cooking like, little play shit, yeah, and
little ravioli here.
No, but
ramen.
It wasn't a lot, and it wasn't what he was used to. He was used to like fucking. For me, if you make spaghetti, you might get some like garlic bread with it, maybe some corn. He wanted fried chicken on the side of his spaghetti. And I'm like,
no, that's
excessive.
Was he a heavy set guy?
That's a northern thing, though.
Was he a heavy set guy?
No. He was from Massachusetts.
Who the fuck want fried chicken with their spaghetti? Unless it's chicken parmesan.
That's their thing up there. No, I'm telling you.
Like fried chicken with a bone in it.
Fried chicken. Yeah. And it was like an incomplete meal and disgusting. If
Bro,
there was no fried chicken.
We did that for like 2 weeks in my household, no cap. We had a phase where my dad wanted spaghetti and literally fried chicken.
Yeah.
Somebody took a trip somewhere and saw that.
I don't know what it was, bro. It's just one day we just started eating this shit, and I was fucking with it though. Chicken and mac and chicken.
The
not
worst
mac.
when the mama noticed that he's losing weight though, and she's like, "Boy, that shit used to make me
baby,
so
what
that shit ate you up.
What she feeding you, baby?
Is you eating that?
And so now my boyfriend, now I'm like, come here, let me look at you real quick. You ain't
Take your shirt off.
Yeah.
Eat this.
Let me see if I can see your ribs.
Yep.
Every time you got something, eat this.
That joint used to make me so mad.
I bet Buddy who wrote this letter looking like one of them feed the children kids.
Bloated stomach.
Bloated. I had a joke. The joke was back when I was on stage heavy. I had a joke that was like, whenever you see one of them feed the children kids come on TV and you eat and you feel a little guilty. I was like, so I changed the damn channel on their ass. I'll come back after I'm done. And I was like, then maybe they got these commercials. Feed the children. Feed the children. This nigga small with a big ass stomach. He ain't hungry. He full of stuff.
Stop, bro.
That joke used to kill.
People think that's so like real, bro. Them folks is not eating. It's a whole disease.
What should you do, Jerry? Would you marry somebody that can't cook?
I don't know. I can if I had to, I could get in there. Now I can't cook no macaroni and cheese. You know what I mean? I'll be making a lot of frequent trips to Palm Coast, and I still go for like some chitlins, like because like my mama, you cook your chitlins, please tell me you can cook some chitlins. But I don't know. I had an ex who couldn't cook, but like I was in high school, and like I told y'all her mama made I had the best macaroni and cheese in this country. It's nasty as shit.
It's watered down shit.
It wasn't even baked. It was in a goddamn bowl, and they sprinkled like little cheese on it and melted down. Stop the fuck out your
You
ass.
eating Kraft mac and cheese?
It wasn't even Kraft. I would have been okay with Kraft. It was like boiled noodles with cheese sauce, and they sprinkled little shredded shit on top.
What kind of homemade concoction
like
was this shit?
Velveeta.
It wasn't even Velveeta.
Because I make Velveeta.
I make the best macaroni in white. I make the best macaroni and cheese.
That was when I was in college
country.
and poor.
I'm like, come on now, no, sir. But to you, sir, I don't even know where the hell I put you. You gonna have to find a good soul food restaurant. I just tried a soul food restaurant on the north side, on the west side called Shut 'Em Down.
Yeah, they good.
And that's what the fuck they need to do. Shut their asses down.
Why? It wasn't good.
No, it was good. The portion was small. But no, so you gonna have to find. She's from New York, from Brooklyn, New York. They don't cook like we do down here in the South. They do shit differently. Yeah. So if you hungry, maybe y'all get in there together.
Ooh.
Get in there together.
Plan it together.
Yeah, plan it together. So it may take a little bit out you.
Do you know how to cook?
He said he didn't know how to. He said he wasn't that good. So maybe y'all get in there together, have your mama on FaceTime or the Amazon, and have her walk y'all through.
Oh, that would make the mama's whole day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it could be a date for you.
Oh, do that.
Yeah.
Shut your ass.
Now stir it up.
Slower. There you go.
She don't know what she doing over here.
Now get a little flour. We want to get you a little flour, just a pinch. Just a pinch. And you want to sprinkle just a pinch of flour. How much is the pinch? Just a pinch. That's too much. That's two pinches.
What you in there doing? Trying to tell this damn girl how to cook some macaroni and cheese. She don't listen for shit.
Trying to tell Raheem girl, because she don't know how to mute. She don't know how to hit mute. Trying to tell this damn girl she finna kill my damn son. My son's stomach touching
Mama,
his
you're not
back.
on mute. You're not on mute. You're not on mute. You're not on mute.
What happened?
You're not on mute.
You got your pinch? Did you get your pinch?
We got a pinch.
Now y'all get a pinch. And hold on. Yeah, okay. James, I'm over here trying to talk to her. She over here burning water. Hello.
Got my baby in here losing 15 pounds.
Hello.
I be calling my daddy for advice all the time. I made cabbage the other day. It came out very good, but I ain't gonna lie.
I'm giving you a whole lot of side eyes.
No, listen. I don't mind. I don't care.
Because you supposed to be making macaroni and cheese for the barbecue.
No, I was just gonna say you still gonna let me. I'm gonna make that and pasta salad.
Hey, don't knock it.
I know.
We can't knock it till we try it.
If it ain't good, then
y'all will find out next week.
If it ain't good, I'm gonna knock that shit off the counter. Get this shit.
You see that?
I'm gonna try it out.
Shit the fuck out.
I had put too much water in my cabbage, so I had to call my daddy. And I was like, Dad, is the water supposed to, because I didn't use water, I used broth first of all.
Okay,
but
good.
Is the liquid supposed to cover the cabbage? He's like, no, what you doing over there? And I had to take some out.
It's okay, I ain't know that. So.
I fixed it. So now you know.
What kind of broth did you use?
Vegetable.
Okay.
Yeah, for this.
Okay. Chicken broth also goes good.
I usually anything that requires water now, I use broth instead.
For everything?
Not everything.
Oh, okay.
Like when I make my greens, like some people just make with water. Make with broth.
My wife puts mushrooms in her collard greens.
Oh.
But you know mushrooms, if you're vegan or something, it tastes just like meat.
Yeah.
So like at first when she made it, I was like, I don't know about this shit, babe. But I like mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms.
So if you don't like mushrooms, or if you don't like
I got an acquired.
I'm trying to expand my palate.
Mushrooms are good. She put them in her greens because she's like, I don't want to put no meat in. I'm just gonna put like mushrooms. They give it that meaty taste. I'm like, okay, you the dance
with it.
Now her grandma, how old your grandma is, babe? 85-year-old from the South, Jacksonville native, been cooking since she can cook. Oh, mushrooms. Then she put them to the side. How were they for real? You can tell the truth. You can tell me the truth. How was they for real? I thought they was good. They was good. Then her auntie was like, he just said that because she around the corner. We gotta wait till she leaves. Send her to the stove so we can get the truth. It was good though. They were good.
I just bought some mushrooms actually. I don't even know how to cook them or what to cook them in.
You can saute them.
But that's why I said I'm gonna try new stuff.
Yeah.
So
put a little seasoning on. Mushroom tastes just like meat. Especially the portobello mushrooms that are bigger. Yeah. And you put like some cheese, like Parmesan cheese. That's boy. Shut up and call somebody. Go. Tell the people what you know. What the hell is going on in Florida this week, man?
Yo. Y'all already know, man. If you have any type of social media, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, especially, go ahead and follow us at the Dignified Delinquents. Anyways. Y'all have probably seen the video of the spring break kid running away in the handcuffs, and is this ringing a bell? Everybody knows this video. Well, I think we can have a very interesting conversation with that. But first, let's do it after the intro.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Yo. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is What the Florida. Viral video shows Florida spring breakers helping handcuffed man escape from police cruiser. Florida spring breakers have gone viral in a video after helping a handcuffed man escape a Clearwater police cruiser. The TikTok video from @name1_better has more than 10.9 million views as of Friday morning. The video shows a crowd of spring breakers surrounding a police cruiser on the beach. Two men walk up to the cruiser and one of them opens the door. The man inside, identified by the Clearwater police as 18-year-old Dominica Glass of Land O'Lakes, steps out of the cruiser and takes off running down the beach with his hands handcuffed behind his back. Fault 12. Police say they caught Glass within seconds and he faces charges of escape, disorderly conduct, and resisting an officer without violence. The man seen in the video opening the door of the police cruiser was identified by police as 18-year-old Adam Assad of Old Smar. I think that's how you say that. Police said Assad was bragging about his actions, stating he was going to be famous. Assad has been charged with aiding prisoner escape and resisting arrest without violence.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
So
let them boys live.
Yeah, man, they just
them boys spring spring break, bro.
It was probably drunk.
What the Florida is going on here? Did you hear what I said?
Honestly, bro, if I was the cop, I would let him go. I would have been like, that was a great story. Like,
the getaway.
Yeah, like, bro, y'all would have never expected this.
So a little backstory to that: the police were called because there was a fight on the beach. Ooh. So one of the guy that was arrested was one of the guys fighting. Mm-hmm. So that's why they came and arrested him.
They was gonna let him go.
They on the beach.
They was gonna
don't jump on me. I'm just a messenger,
Saying,
bro.
We're not in the middle of a restaurant or nothing.
It's spring break. Let the kids live. You know.
Let the kids be kids.
You know why? Because even when we were in Destin last week on spring break, and we was on the boat. You know, like they have places in the boat where you're supposed to be like idle, like idle speed, you're supposed to go like 5 miles per hour. I want that bitch hitting it. And I ain't know where the fuck I was at. But then the police on the boat was coming towards us and they was like, slow down. Slow. They could have pulled us over. I had alcohol. I was driving the boat. That's jail. Yeah. But they was like, slow down. They understood that it was spring break. People out here having fun. Yeah. So, yeah.
They could have gave him a slap, handcuffed them, drove around the corner.
Let them out.
Yeah.
Hey,
beat them up a little
bit.
bit.
Make a walk. You know what I'm saying? Back to the beach or something.
Give them a couple of lashings.
They definitely was going to let bro go for real.
Give them a couple of lashes. Let them go.
Man. But my question from this was, have y'all ever helped a friend out in like a sticky situation like this?
You know how hard it is to run in sand? They caught his ass in seconds.
He didn't think about that whenever he jumped out the car.
He got a car. If he would have thought about that, he would have been like, I appreciate it, but close the door.
I gotta go.
What was your question, Scott?
Have y'all ever helped a friend out in a sticky situation?
Sticky, icky. Ooh. Scott don't know what the hell.
I'm the friend that I was the goody two shoes friend, so I never did all of that.
No
extra stuff. I remember one time when me and my friends, we were in 8th grade, we were hanging outside the Orange Park Mall. This is shit. Now they don't even let kids come to the Orange Park Mall after 6 o'clock on a Saturday. But that's because of us. So we was hanging outside and it was a group of maybe like 5 of us. We're like 13, 14, walking around. Unmarked police cars come driving past and I'm like, oh, it's the police. All my friends was like, fuck, it's the police. And they started running. I was like, what y'all running for? It's just the police.
They knew what you didn't.
Yeah, this is before I understood. Like, I used to be Boosie song "Fuck the Police." I used to be like, why? I love this song, but why does everyone feel this way? But yeah, the police jumped the curb and put my friend on the hood of the car. But honestly, if I would have ran too, I think we would have all gotten more trouble. But I was there. I was like, I don't think we know. We just saw a car driving towards us and we just took off. So being the friend that hung back, the goody two shoes friend, helped. Every group needs one.
Funny that you say that. My brothers JR, Alf, and JoJo, when we were living in Daytona, there was an accident like at Mason Avenue and Orange Avenue, like on the corner, closer to Bethune-Cookman University, BCC at the time. So my mama and daddy said like, go y'all go see what's going on up there. We we black, young, in the hood. Y'all go see what's going on up there. So my brother Jay, they went to go see who was at car accident. A guy had stolen a car, wrecked it, got out and ran. So my brother JR had the idea like, hey, let's pretend like let's just take off running and see what happened. So they all took off running and the police thought that they were the guys who stole the car. They ended up catching my brother JR. And my brother JR was a hothead back then. Hothead. Yeah. So he was talking so much shit to the police officers. He told the police officer, hey, tell your mama to make me a bean pie. I don't know what that means, but that's what he told the officer. He kept calling the officer the C word, which is cracker. Yeah, he kept calling her a cracker. Then my mom was like, JR, stop saying you can't say it. He's like, all right, old graham cracker ass. So they took his ass to jail. But have I ever helped anyone get out of a sticky situation? No. Like involving the police, no. I tried one time, then the police almost came to me. I was like, "What? Get his ass." He did it.
This man,
shit.
This man, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
So cool.
I was just trying to tell you the truth, but if that's who you want, go and get him. Shit, I don't know. I don't know him that well.
I'm sorry to tell you, I don't know this man from Canada.
I don't know that nigga that well. Now have I had some great escapes myself against the wall? Not personally, but I know people who have, and I was a getaway driver.
Okay.
He might have went to inside his girlfriend's house and go do a little sticky icky. and I was outside with the engine running in case the daddy woke up and he came running.
Getaway driver ready, boy.
Yeah, about 2 o'clock in the morning.
You a real one.
Yeah, you know I do that for a friend and for a brother.
What would they do for you?
Probably if I asked them to.
You ain't never asked nobody to?
Maybe once in high school, young and dumb. Hey, keep the car running, please. What? I can't tell y'all that. That's y'all gonna look at me so nasty.
What happened? No, I just told the people I can't cook, and that
this worse than can't cook.
What you do? Sticky?
This ain't got nothing to do with what the Florida. Thank you for the what the Florida Vasco.
Oh yeah, for sure.
After this, we go on to top 5. But
real quick, before we go, what you was finna say?
That's all. That's what I'm gonna say. So I was going to this girl house, right? Mm-hmm. It was just me. But another time, I had a guy as my driver. Right, it is. As my driver, drop me off. But the first time I went, you know, like how you pulling up on the situation, like you get a little nervous, but it's like, oh, that's just nerves. That's just the bubble guts.
I'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be good. And this is in Palm Coast, so like Palm Coast, back in the day wasn't what it is today. Like Palm Coast has like gas stations now with an S. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, it was like gas station on our side, gas station on that side. Like 2 gas stations, you knew what it was at. It was one in Bunnell, one in Flagler. So like I knew where I was at. It was a gas station a minute away. So like she told me to come over like a minute ago. And I was like, I kind of got in the neighborhood. So I'm like, okay, cool. My stomach like, so I'm like, oh, that's just nervousness. I get out the car to walk. And I'm like, uh-oh. Stop. My stomach's like, nigga, right now.
You got 2 seconds.
Go.
Oh!
I went on the other side of my car and had to squat.
Oh!
Boy.
But you let it loose.
In high school?
I was beatboxing out there.
In the yard?
In the grass, like in the woods.
Oh.
But here's the sad part. I still took my ass inside of the house.
Why is that the sad part?
You wiped?
I had some old drawers in my trunk. And I was like, let me wipe with the drawers. And I still went inside like, oh, I hope she don't smell this shit.
I got a story.
Finish that minute. Finish your mission,
what's your
man.
story?
I ain't got no story where I shit outside of somebody else. No.
She didn't say it like that. It wasn't funny. She said it like that.
One time, am I going there? Well, this was when I was in 6th grade though, and we had pizza. I think it was like Papa John's or something, and this was like the last day of school. So I'm walking home, and my stomach did the thing your stomach did, and I had like maybe half a mile left, and everybody was walking with me, so I had to let everybody keep on walking. Come on,
Vanessa.
Go ahead. And I got it. Yeah, I just had to, and then walk a little bit. And
well, fart or let it go. You had to fart. No, you had to shit. How was you wiping that?
And then this one day, I was.
Oh, you old shitty booty.
So
you was shitting on yourself? Friends, what the fuck going on?
I couldn't hold it. I had to walk home. I could not hold it.
This is great.
So my mom was driving
we a
by.
bunch of shitty asses on this show.
Don't say we. Don't say we.
Every day. I never got a ride home. My mom was just riding home by that day, and I was like, oh my God. So I jumped in the back of the car, but I couldn't sit down. I had to like.
I know she smelled it.
And she was like,
the fuck is that?
I'll never forget that. That happened.
Oh, shitty booty ass niggas.
At least it ain't just me then. Thank you, Vanessa, for sharing that. Cause I got tired of being a shitty resident.
Y'all need to high five.
I tell all.
Shitty booty team.
Shitty booty team. Shitty booty gang.
I'm not doing that. It's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Who is SBG? Shitty booty gang.
Shitty booty gang.
What?
Shit booties.
That stays right here. Only
between us and y'all.
That's our handshake.
Shitty. Do it again. Man. Can somebody introduce my segment, please? Tired of this shit.
That's cool. Try it out.
What to Florida? I mean, top 5. Top 5.
For sure. So, Jared, what you got for top 5?
This week's top 5.
It was good.
That was good. I give you that. Yeah, this week's top 5, after we talked about shit, I realized that we have a lot of people who watch this show, gang, and may not understand the vernacular that we use often.
Vernacular.
Heard that word? That's the SAT word.
That's vocabulary.
That's a good word.
Y'all who don't know.
Who don't know. But speaking of vocabulary, in the black community, we have idioms that we say often. Idioms, heard that word? Just digging into my diction. You better shut up and slap somebody.
You got a tissue? I forgot to shit on him. I'm just playing. I've seen it though. Let's get it.
But no, I just want us to help white people and you know, Asians, Hispanics who may have black friends, and we be saying some phrases sometimes, and they don't necessarily understand what they are. But before we get into that, top 5.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5.
Yep, it's your boy Jared the Great, and this is my top 5 of the week. Now, these are top 5 black phrases definitions. So we're gonna give you the definition of these phrases. So Vasco, I'm gonna need you to help me out.
Okay.
Now, I want you to read the phrase like a black person will read it, and I'm gonna give you the Cornell definition, if you will.
Well, if you're Cornell,
I am going to give you the Braxton P. Hartneberg definition.
Okay.
Here we go. Whenever you go, I'm going to go right behind you.
I feel like
let me get
my white translator.
That's what this is. This is a translation for white people.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool to you? I was just gonna I ain't never said it to you, but I can do that.
Do it again. Okay, here we go.
Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool to you?
Now, Boo Boo, who was an actual popular clown in the early 1900s, is often referenced by black mothers whenever their children try to get away with something that could be considered slick or a lie. The statement that you just made was so absurd, it's almost insulting.
Number 2. I'm not one of your little friends.
Another staple for black mothers. This statement is used to remind the child that they seem to have forgotten who they were talking to or dealing with. Take caution, because this phrase is often followed by a slap, punch, or a thrown shoe.
One monkey don't stop my show.
A phrase often used by someone who is said to be on their grind. When life's trials and tribulations try to keep them down, they continue to move forward. They often use this phrase when they ask someone for money and that person tells them no.
All right, bet. Vote. Dang, I know my car.
Another one. A phrase commonly used by someone who frequently drives around on E, or their dashboard has more lights on it than a Christmas tree, Vasco.
Big Shirley.
Their car is typically older, and this person feels that they have a unique bond or relationship with said car. Be sure to wear your closed-toe shoes or tennis shoes when riding with them, because there's a high chance that you will be doing some walking and or pushing when you break down.
Or you can't put your feet on the floor. There's so much shit in there.
You gotta hold them up like this. You ever did this exercise, boy? It's been a minute. All right, let's get it. Number 5. Oh, you got the right one. Oh, you got the right one today. On me. Oh, you got the right one.
This phrase is said by someone who is typically at their wit's end and you are pushing their last button. Normally, what you have said or did would not offend them, but on this day, at this time, in this moment, you in fact do not have the right one. Last one.
All right, but last one. Let me see. Hey, bro, you coming over? Shit. Who all over there?
Often used by someone who has agreed to come to the function, but has not yet left their house. Tread lightly, as the names you mentioned as being present could be the deciding factor on if this person shows up or not. Use vague answers when responding to this question, such as, hey, everybody here waiting on you, or we just getting started, so people still rolling in. Never directly answer that question.
That's a good
one. That was
great too.
Thank you.
That was great too.
I
just want to
that last one.
Yeah.
Who all over there?
These are great. These are great. So y'all need to rewatch this part by 3-4 times.
Memorize it.
And then go write it down 5 times each time. And then say it.
Say it to yourself.
I promise you, boy, you'll be part of the culture before you know it.
That's my top 5.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel.
What do you say?
Top 5.
Now, Vanessa, this week, and women want to know, y'all, you got a question? You got a question?
I do.
What's your question this week? Because women always want to know something.
We do.
Something.
So curious.
This week,
I'm curious. Oh, God. Hey, about your loving. I'm curious. I want to know what's on your mind. I'm curious.
Elbow and stone.
Hey.
Let's go. Don't know.
Hey, no pushing. Go Go ahead, Vanessa. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So this week, women want to know: is romance important to you? Because I've been in relationships where it doesn't seem important at all, or they say it's important, but the act of never follows through. But the relationship I'm in right now, he takes a pretty big, he puts a big emphasis, I think, on romance and making sure like we have date nights and stuff like that. I don't know if that's more for him or more for me. What do you think? He doing that for me or he doing that for him?
Definitely for you, probably.
Yeah.
Well, what's his love language, if you mind me asking?
I don't know.
Damn, Vanessa.
I know.
It could be for him. It could be fulfilling his love language as well, though. So
I'm gonna ask him tonight.
does he know that? Have y'all taken the test?
Not together, no.
But has he taken it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, send it to him. Have him take that test.
Send it to me too.
His love language might be acts of service. Because oftentimes people put their love languages on you because they want you to do it for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So he could be doing it for both of you.
What are the ones? Acts of service. I don't think that's it.
Acts of service, quality time, gifts. I'm looking at my producer trying to get an answer. Acts of service, quality time, gifts, words of affirmation, and random acts of kindness.
I think his might be words of affirmation or quality time.
Okay. So don't think. No.
I gotta speak life. I do. I should know.
Yeah, you should.
You're right.
Yeah.
Damn. I need to go find out. Is romance important to you?
Yeah. Now, it's important, but what I realized is being in a relationship with my wife, married for 2 years this September, but being together 7 years this October. Thank you. I ain't calling for no applause. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you a story.
Is you gonna? Oh,
okay. Okay. Yeah. I was a little late with that, huh? I
should have labeled them.
I could have. It is, but it was on the other side. I was late as hell.
We need a oh.
We'll add it. We'll end the meeting.
Yeah. We'll get it next meeting.
That mean we ain't want it.
Add it to the phrases.
See how the fuck they do me. But no, I realized that sometimes you be so comfortable with your partner and you get so caught up in the day-to-day mundane that you forget to date your partner. And that's something that I've struggled with lately. Like I forget to date my wife because I'm like, she here, she ain't going nowhere. I ain't going to what we doing. Pay the bill, rent, mortgage, okay, the lights on. All right, go to work, boom, love you. Okay, let's go. But then you forget, like, okay, you got to go on a date. Like you gotta put on your Sunday's best and step out.
Take your
let her know that these other hoes might want you too. I'm sorry.
Do you plan the dates, or are you more like what you want to do? What you feel like?
I will definitely ask what you want to do. I don't think I'm not a big date planner, but like my wife just likes conversing. So like we can go to dinner. Like a date night could be dinner at Ruby Tuesday, but as long as we're there together, we're talking. That's a date night. Or I brought her some season passes to Busch Gardens. So that was fun. Although I'm not riding that man roller coaster out that motherfucker.
Say you walk around in the heat.
You carry the shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna watch. Y'all go ahead.
Nah, be right here.
I'm gonna watch when you come down. I'm gonna see you when you
get
drop.
ice cream. All over there.
Oh, I saw you.
I saw you right here when you get down.
I saw you. Right here. I saw you when you came down.
Did you see me?
Yeah. So I'm trying to get better at date nights, and like we do like something a week, but you know I can jazz it up a little bit. You know,
free game. We want y'all to plan it. We definitely want you to take us into consideration, like about what you do plan. Like maybe ask us the day before, hey, is there something you want to do or someplace you want to try or something like that. But when it comes to the day of and you say, oh, we're going to go somewhere or let's do this. And then it gets closer to the time. Well, you want to do that or do you want to do something else or something? And then you start getting finicky with the plan. It makes it seem like you kind of maybe didn't want to do it in the first place. So if you say we're going to do something, and we'll revisit this next week. So today, whenever I got home, my boyfriend said, you want to do something after the show tonight? And I said, sure. And he said, you want to go skating? And I said, sure, let's go skating. So we're going to do a test tonight. And I'm going to come back and tell y'all.
Skate ring closed.
It is, they do late skates at the.
Oh, nice. I was just asking.
Yeah, you always just asking. But if you plan something, please just stick to it. Go through with it. Don't deviate. Don't ask her.
His ass gonna be asleep.
He might be.
You still trying to go skating?
Babe.
You said.
I take it tomorrow.
I didn't know you finna get home at 12.
We at the barbecue because we gonna be pissed because we gonna be fighting because he ain't taking me skating.
No, we gonna need your dry as macaroni and cheese.
No, we already went on a date this week. Fuck you. It ain't gonna be dry.
Tell her that.
I was hoping she heard me
3 times.
3 shit. I can't do that.
No, so what she called it. No, I'm looking forward to your mac and cheese. Vasco, what about you? You plan date nights? What y'all do?
No, for sure. But all right,
y'all knew how
many
months y'all been together?
You like candles and stuff?
That
Run
shit
bubble
cute.
baths?
I mean, I don't do. We have to bubble bath. But no,
that small ass tub.
I mean, like we sat in that bit in soap for real.
She's sitting on the faucet.
It's soap for real.
She's so goddamn close to the goddamn faucet. Her damn,
we did it more for quality time. Stop playing,
she
bro.
inhaled, she turned the water on.
This shit flowing out the tub.
Every time she breathe, the water come on. Well, put your chest on hot.
Me and my baby took a bath in the regular size people tub.
Yeah, before. Yeah, it is
we regular size though.
Extra large. That's the end of the show, folks. But no. Check this though. I do think ever since being in a relationship, he finna do it.
Gonna look that way.
What the fuck y'all not? What the fuck y'all? Go ahead, Sco.
I knew he was gonna do it. But look, I think ever since
talking to the mic before I get mad.
I think ever since I
fuck you, Vanessa. I ain't said shit about your about shit. Like you want to talk about?
Well, because you were talking about Vasco car.
Like I can't fit in a regular size tub.
Like
I can fit in a regular goddamn size tub.
I didn't think you couldn't. I didn't think you couldn't. I was just adding on to the joke, bro. And
anybody asked you to add on to the joke?
Right, though,
Mr. George Washington.
Ain't nobody gonna beat my ass. That don't matter. He could be mad. You could be mad from what you said in the text.
But what the fuck, Lord? Anyways,
that's it. Everybody gone. Get out.
Yeah, just leave. No, on the real note, ever since I got into my relationship, I have become a lot more romantic though. Like,
how long y'all been together?
It'll be 4 months. The 25th.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
do y'all celebrate a monthly anniversary?
I mean, we'll acknowledge it, but we won't celebrate it. Nah.
So he said we'll acknowledge. He said nah, but we'll acknowledge it. I mean, happy 4 months.
Oh no, she'll be like even if anything, no. Then he'll come in. She'll be
they are 5 months.
It's 4 months today. Oh word, yeah.
We doing this thing.
Are you ever the person saying
to plan shit?
It's 5 months today.
What's y'all doing?
I mean, we really just started on the 3rd and 4th, but no. So I'll say 5 months.
Okay, that's your challenge to you.
Yeah, I'll say 4 months when it come up this month.
Okay. What's the date this month?
I think it's the 25th.
Okay.
25th.
What's your date, Vanessa?
Super Bowl Sunday.
That changed every goddamn year. What's your date?
That's the date. Celebrated
the 6th, the 7th.
That's when he asked me. I remember he turned to me. He took my hand.
Ooh,
and he said, "Would you be my girlfriend?" And I said, "Yes, I will." And we'll be together.
How you said it?
Yes, I will.
You was in a movie?
No, we was in Hoptinger.
Let me go get you a plate, baby. What you want? Some wings? Buffalo? Wow.
I remember.
Exotic.
Did you ask your girlfriend to be your girlfriend?
Yes.
Like explicitly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Did you?
Yeah, it's been 7 years, so bear with me.
You good?
I know when I proposed.
Did y'all just
did
roll
I ask?
into
I
it?
did. I did ask.
Serena asked because she didn't know if it was
Oh yeah, her friend, because we was hanging out together a lot on campus, but we wasn't official. Then her friend was like, "Y'all together?" And we
I
was
hate
like,
that friend.
"No, like don't ruin it. You making it awkward. Stop, stop it.
You messed up with
You finna mess it up.
Shut up.
Y'all together."
You're so funny, Jay.
But that's when I knew that she loved me. Oh boy. Yeah, we was at Charter. Was that Charter Day? No, that was JU had a musical festival.
Who was performing?
Catch this. You ready for this?
Oh, hit me.
Mario and JoJo.
Man, what?
But this is like Mario before he was on Empire and he revived. This is like Mario, we ain't heard from you since when? And JoJo, get out, leave right now. That's what the hell everybody on campus was saying. Like, get the fuck out. What the fuck you doing here?
Who brought them on?
Shout out to Dexter who brought them on.
Dexter.
Hey, Dex.
Yeah, shout out to Big Dex. Fat ass Dex.
So you can call Dexter fat ass.
I'm not. No, Shout out to Dexter if you're watching this. He lost a lot of weight recently.
Okay.
Yeah, Dexter is healthy. He's small. Back in the day,
Dexter was a little heavy.
We gave Dexter a whole row to himself. Bitch, that's your seat.
You fill it up?
Huh?
You fill it up?
Overflow.
Oh, no, Dexter. I'm not finna talk about no Dexter, bro. Not finna do that.
I ain't gonna say his last name because he might sue me once I make a little money.
But back to what we was talking about, I do plan. I like to plan. But for me, okay, so tell me if you feel what I feel, and maybe some other guys might feel. But in order to plan, y'all do know we have to ask y'all questions. But the best part about it is we have to be on some Mission Impossible shit and ask y'all questions because y'all always assuming some shit. So we have to find ways to ask y'all questions and making it seem it's a daily thing. Like they not planning nothing. Because if I say something out of the ordinary, what the fuck is this nigga up to?
My wife asks too many questions in return to if I'm asking something, and she's a question person, so she's like, I need to know that I need to know what I'm aware of.
I need to know.
And I'm like, goddamn, you just shit.
Well, I'm gonna surprise you if you know.
You just hush.
I'm kind of like that.
You'll be surprised. But you gotta ask all these fucking questions.
Stop what we doing tonight.
Like
should I have my hair? Should my hair be down? Gonna be humidity?
Do I need to be dressed? Like what time?
Show up.
Do you know what the weather's gonna be?
If you just show the fuck up,
what are you wearing?
You might be happy.
Who's all going? Is this us?
Yeah.
Is this us?
Who all gonna be there?
Where did you want to go? Are we taking pictures afterwards?
The pictures before? What we doing? Where we going?
So women, we have to do a little better with that.
Yeah,
work with us. That's all we asking for.
Just go with the flow a little bit if it comes up.
Cause y'all got good senses. Y'all know.
But if it only come up once a year, then that's kind of hard to adjust.
Can I brag on my wife a little bit one time though? This was pre-marriage though. She tried to surprise me. I never had like a surprise party.
Really?
I've never had like I've never had like a surprise birthday party or anything. So I think I was turning 22. I was turning 22, not 20 years. I was turning 22. We was in the heavy in a relationship. This is like going into a full year of being together.
Okay.
So I was laying in her room in her apartment on campus. I'm laying in the bed. My wife talks loud on the phone. She doesn't know it, but she talks loud. So she thinks I'm in the bed asleep, which I was, but she was talking so loud she woke me up.
Okay.
She was on the phone with her daddy. And she was disclosing to him the plans for the day.
Oh,
so I'm in bed like I'm asleep.
Like when I close,
but both eyes closed. I'm like, God damn, I hear everything. Yeah, so we gonna drive down the Palm Coast, and I'm gonna have his friend take him. He gonna say that they're going to the outlet, and when he gonna pass by it, and he gonna keep going. We gonna have it at his mama's house. Yeah, I'm getting the cake today. Yeah, I'm doing that tomorrow.
Look, hold on, Daddy. Jerry.
She didn't do that. Didn't even do that.
Are you still asleep?
Cause I'm over there acting my ass off.
Look, cozy up.
I'm over there acting my ass. I'm like, I hear everything. Yeah, his mama cooking his favorite meal, turkey wings and rice. Yeah, no, it's fine. All right, okay, later. All right, bye.
I would have bought.
I had to wait 5 minutes. I had to wake up.
Yawn.
Yeah. What's going on? What's up? What we doing? What are we doing today?
You was on the phone?
What's going on? What you doing?
I heard you talking to somebody.
She don't know. Nothing. We just, probably go get some cake later on. Mike's going to come pick you up and he's going to take you to the outlet or something. Like, you're going to take him to the outlet. So the whole time I'm driving down with Mike, I don't want to let Mike know that I know. So like I'm sitting in the car like, hey Mike, where we going? We're going to St. Augustine outlets. Oh, okay. But then I had to act. We passing the outlets. Hey Mike, we're passing it. What's going on?
Asshole.
What's going on, Mike? Then the nigga tire blow.
Are you dead ass?
I'm dead ass.
You dead ass?
His right tire went out. I was like, ooh, God, no. God, this is what I get for playing with the Lord.
Hey, you're passing it.
You're passing it. The outlet's that way. You go to Nike? Boom. I was like, oh shit, Lord, I'm sorry. Should have just been honest. So I got to the party late as fuck, but that's all I
That was funny.
Wow. Give a shout out to my wife. I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, I could have got an Oscar for that performance.
It's so much later that he didn't know because he asked
I ain't y'all.
I ain't want to. She went out of her way. I ain't want to.
I mean, I get it, but it's the fact. Why did you do Mike like that though?
Because I Mike my homeboy, but I ain't because she was talking to him behind my back like playing and shit. Like I knew something was up, but I didn't know what was up. But I was like, okay, let me. Because Mike is invested. Yeah, bro, we're going to the outlet. Yeah.
Shout out to Mike.
You know, the new Nikes just came out. The new Nikes.
A real friend.
I want some Jordans. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, man, I know what the fuck going on. Yeah, I know what the fuck going on.
I know what you're doing.
Keep on going, bitch. Yeah, you're passing it. You're passing it.
Stop at Jerry with his head like, let me act the part. Oh, where you going? It's that way.
And I'm doing my part. Oh, can we go to Polo?
Having a real conversation down the road.
Can we stop at Polo, please?
I don't like that you acted that good. I don't like that. I don't know what to think about that.
Could have got an Oscar for that one. Hey, we got to get the hell up out of here, man. Vasco, if you would, what can the people follow you at on social media, man?
Look, man, y'all already know y'all can follow me at IamVSJ. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Snapchat. And you can follow me on TikTok at Iam.VSJ. Nessa Ness, where can they follow you at?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Nessa_Mufasa, Facebook, Nessa Ness. And go subscribe to us. Jerry?
Listen, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at the Dignified Delinquents. On TikTok, it's dignified.delinquents. Every place else is the Dignified Delinquents, THE Dignified Delinquents. And you can follow me, your boy, your neighborhood friend, Jerry the Great, the best actor that everybody in this room know. Mike, where you going? You passing it.
I wish I would have seen that so I could see, like, do I know if you was lying or not?
You passing it.
Right.
You're passing it.
Where you going?
Can we stop the outlet? Can we stop the Polo?
I can go to the Polo.
You can follow me at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry, THA Great, on all social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all that good stuff. Shout out to Jay, man. She's killing it on YouTube. Hey. We are the Dignified Delinquents, and guess what? We are out right now. We gone.
Good night.